welcome to episode 40 of the Fan Bases Pod. My name is Jake.
And I'm Dallas.
And my name is Ben.
Good job, guys. Alright, so we're on episode 40. Today we are going to take a bit of a different kind of format and just really have more time to talk, and we're not going to have a strict let's go down the list of most things that happened in baseball this week. So if you enjoy that, well, we'll be able to talk more today. So yeah, we'll talk about baseball for sure. But why don't we actually start off with some topics that aren't baseball? Ben, I know you had some topics that you wanted to talk about non-baseball right away. What were those?
Yeah, so I was thinking about this earlier. So we were coming up. Spoiler alert: we're going to do a trivia game at some point today, a little later.
Yeah.
Came up with 10 questions. Some are baseball, some are marble questions, I believe. And there's 10 questions, so it's nothing too crazy. But anyways, while I was looking up the questions, it got me thinking of Isaac Walton and playing in the woods. And if you guys were to play like a high stakes game of tag, or hide and seek, let's call it hide and seek, right? So you guys have to hide in a house or wherever from a dude who's legit chasing you. Like, he's not going to kill you, but if he catches you, you have to spend a week in jail. Would you do it for $1 million? You get caught, you spend a week in jail. If you make it out without him catching you, you get $1 million. Would you do it?
Is it hide and seek, or is it the other one, like where you can hide but then you can run away? Hide and go seek.
So it's hide and seek. So once he finds you, you're done.
So it's over.
Yeah.
You can't just.
Well, no, because that got me thinking about the other game that we used to play a ton of, which was Jailbreak. People have different names for it. Apparently, it was called Manhunt in some parts of the country. Other people called it different things, but Jailbreak is what
Either way,
we
it's
grew
offensive,
up calling it.
But
yeah. So I think that would be fun. Like, I know you guys didn't watch Squid Games, and tonight are some TV awards. I think the Emmys or something. Yeah. And so Squid Game's up for a bunch of awards. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I think Jake is the one who didn't.
I have not seen that.
Okay, I knew somebody didn't. But wouldn't it be awesome if they did like Jailbreak, but Squid Game style Jailbreak?
That would be cool.
You get killed?
Well, okay, so then you find a happy medium. I mean, that's what would happen in the actual show. But I'm saying, yeah. For us, we didn't murder each other. And we made like a more fun version. I think it could be cool. What other games growing up did we play that you think would be fun for like an adult?
This is with Peggy.
Oh man.
That just means something different in 2022, bro. That's what I meant. You're talking about actually throwing the fucking baseball. Wow.
What kind of game are you trying? What are you going on?
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of games you're thinking about. All I can think about are like sports games. So what other kinds of games were there? That sounds insane, but what other games did you play?
There was a lot of chasing each other. So we would play like flashlight tag. That's obvious. You would play hide and seek in the dark, where you would turn off.
We didn't have any flashlights.
We never did. But you would turn all the lights off of the whole house.
Yeah, hide and seek in the dark.
And then run around trying to find hide and seek in the dark. Yeah.
I can't believe our parents.
So wait, hold on. Dallas just said one. Dallas, what was that one you said? Monkey and the Wood Chips?
Yeah, that's the one.
That'd be fun.
That was big time.
Dude, you'd have to be hyper athletic to play that now.
I mean,
tag is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of have that, but if it was like on playground equipment, they'd be even more insane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's essentially like American Ninja Warrior, but if you made it with tag. And we were 7, and we could bounce off shit, fall, and break your arm, and
even better. You get
Dude, I thought about this. I thought about this the other day. Like, if I legitimately had to just stop and run full speed right now, how quickly my body would give up on me. I might make it like 3 sidewalk, like you know how the sidewalk's broken into like slabs of. Yeah, I would make it like 3 of those, and then my legs would be like, nah. Whatever it is, zombie outbreak, animal uprising, robots overload. I am one of the first ones to die. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going out.
So wait a minute, Ben. You said you're the one who would fall down after 3. I'm pretty sure I would trip after like 2 steps.
We got to get you. We got to get you one of those electric scooters. But if it's a robot overlord, then they're taking over the robot scooter, and then they're just driving you into a lake.
Right.
That's why you got to get handheld, baby. Handheld.
Got to get those floaties.
I mean, soon I am gonna be getting an attachment for my wheelchair to. It's like a motorized thing. Yeah, it can go up to 12 miles an hour. So watch out.
Dude, we got to get Exhibit over there to put like a fish tank on that bitch for you, and like a cotton candy maker.
Yeah,
and and it's like you just needed a car to get your kids to and from school, but he's like, nah, I'm gonna put a home theater in that back of that bitch.
I don't know if you guys remember, but in my laziest days in high school, I talked about wanting to have an electric scooter.
Yes,
and I designed it.
So Dallas and I talked about this not that long ago, but I never knew how to bring it up because I couldn't hey, Jake, you remember that time you wanted to be in a school all the time? Well, here you go.
Well,
dude, life has a funny way of coming back around.
I mean, sometimes funny, sometimes not so much. But no, right when I got sick, I think it was like a couple months later, I was like, wow, that was somehow prophetically horrible.
This is some bullshit, I'll tell you that.
I mean, it's not the way I wanted a scooter, but either way, I'm getting one. So, yeah. So, so again, besides like Monkey and the Wood Chips, I mean, a kids game that you would make Squid Game-esque for adults. I mean,
kickball.
Yeah, you can make a kickball league. He said kickball. Kickball would be fun. Do you remember? Oh, I wrote down a couple too. I don't know what the hell I'm not looking at it. I'm an idiot. So jailbreak tag were the 2 big ones I had. Kill the Carrier. Do you remember playing Kill the Carrier when we were kids? Now, obviously, you can't murder someone. So if you did kill the Carrier in Squid Games, it's legit just knives, just getting stabbed. But no, Kill the Carrier as a kid was fun because it was literally just running around and tackling people, which was my favorite thing, without the necessity of organized downs and plays and shit. It was just run around and hit each other.
I'm pretty sure we knew that. I'm pretty sure we knew your favorite thing was to just hurt someone.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And then I wrote one hot take that I have is that freeze tag sucked. Freeze tag sucked. It was ass, and I never wanted to play it. If you're on the playground, just get out of here. Freeze tag can take a fucking hike.
You guys remember when there was a safe tag? You had a safety area?
Yes.
Are you talking about safe words?
No. Yes.
Mine's
also tag people.
So in Squid Game, so again, I never saw Squid Games, but if I heard right, wasn't there a Red Rover game?
Not necessarily Red Rover, more of Red Light, Green Light.
Yeah.
So the very first game is like there's this little girl. She's like a giant robot. She's facing one direction, and then the song starts going, and people start inching their way up.
Right.
She turns around, and then all hell breaks loose. So I think Red Rover would be a fun game, though.
I think it'd be fun if it wasn't like you had to break arms. I think it'd be fun if it was just like just get past them. Like your arms are there, like arms are connected, but you can like go under or over or whatever or plow through. So I don't think you have to like go through the arms.
But
like,
I'm saying that
you
show
just have to go through.
That show's wild enough that there would be like actual dogs in between you and where you have to go. You would have to like get through these dogs and then try to like break someone's arm to get through on the other side. It's wild. They did this one. It was like a bridge, right? It was like two platforms, and then two platforms, and then two platforms, right? And you would walk on one, and if it was the faulty one, it would fall out from under you, right? I would think if you were the first person that had to go on that one, it would be so ass. I'd be so mad. So I'd be like, why does the last person get to watch every single one of us walk and figure out which one's faulty? How did that guy get chosen? How come I got to just go first?
That's why it was so random, though.
Dude, I would just run and try doing like hopscotch, like pow, 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 just cha. And again, this is the same person who just said I could run 3 sidewalk squares.
Yeah,
and fall over.
Yeah.
And I'd find a way to fucking work that. There's no way I'm stepping and falling to my death. Can't. I would just like.
Dude, the tug of war one was crazy though, huh?
That was wild, dude. That was.
There's strategy to the tug of war. Strategy.
Yeah. I want to try that though. See if it works.
Yeah, just get a bunch of 12 other macho dudes to tug a rope somewhere in a parking lot.
Against me.
Put it on Craigslist. Hey, need 11 other sweaty men for
men in search of
tug of war. Searching rope pullers. Tug my rope.
That's something else.
Okay.
All right. I think we've exhausted, and now we're just riffing on that. Let's do a quick baseball one, and then we'll get back to Dallas. You'll go next on that topic. But Dallas, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first for baseball topic?
I'll bring us up a quick little topic. Introduction. Albert Pujols. That's what I want to talk about. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge how historic this is?
Yeah.
Thank you. Excited to watch baseball again. Like I actually take time out of my day to like it kind of makes me feel like it's not, well, for me it's not, but like the home run race between like McGuire and Sosa, like seeing Albert Pujols get to stone, to see that he has the amount of time, like he still has a good chunk here, like he's made it very publicly known. He went back to St. Louis for this, like St. Louis. He had several rough years, like on the Angels, and go out, or he played, was it 10 and a half seasons or 10 Angels, and maybe hit over 250 half that time, maybe. So like, and you could definitely see he was kind of on that, and but like his first half of his career, like he, I think an all-star game, like from 2001, his first year, to 2010, he had, and then he's got 6. I think he got the Silver Slugger 6 times, NL like in home runs and RBIs, I think 2 times apiece, like now outstanding, and he's got 2 Gold Gloves, I believe, too. So like he's really he's got stats that are, but seeing him approach 700 home runs, an outstanding career, but also seeing him like last season, like after a rough stretch out on the West Coast, like coming back to his home, it's just really awesome to tune in and see this. It just gets me excited for baseball. So
I mean, a genuine question: how in the world is every single pool holes at bat not immediately live on ESPN or something?
it has to be. I
Like,
don't understand that. Like they're underselling this. Over pop top for steroids. Like in an era where like people don't believe from just like we all assume people in the pros are juicing, but Albert Pujols has never once tested positive. So I mean, it's nobody's accused him. You know, it's just he's a big boy. Like he's just a big dude. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's just awesome seeing him like really come to the top 4 years in home runs now with literally like was it so it's Bonds and it's Hank or Hank and then Babe.
Yeah.
So that he is like neighbors like rank. That's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, but like when he was a couple home run shot, I think when he got to like 690 on that podcast, I even said I'd be happy if he just passed A-Rod. I think that'd be insane. I mean, general dislike for A-Rod, sure, but just to eclipse one other Hall of Fame possible name, or again, someone with linked steroids and all that. But he only has 3 home runs left before he hits 700, and he has like what I think like 20 games
17.
left. 17. It's like so. I saw his stats today. And from July 1 until right now, Albert Pujols is hitting over 400 against lefties. Against righties, which apparently he sucks, which is like a common thing. Yeah, comparatively he does, but Albert Pujols is now hitting around 260, 250 against righties, and he has like 4 home runs. His last 2 home runs came off righties. It's just like, how at 41 or whatever age?
He's the oldest. I think he's the oldest active, or he's the oldest player on the active roster right now.
Yeah, I mean, easily.
Yeah, he's got to be 40. Oh, wait, he's 42. Yeah. Weirdly, no, he was born in 1980. So.
I mean, of all the allegations, the only allegation I ever kind of bought into was that Pujols is not what his age says he is. And if this is him at 45, I mean, that's like even more insane. But if regardless, he's been on fun. It has been fun to watch for sure. I think it's been the most fun thing of the whole season.
I'd agree with that. But I'm also low.
You're a little biased, but I mean, that's okay. I think right now, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, and the fact they're in first place. And they will be in the playoffs. It'll be fun.
What was O.J. Simpson's nickname?
Juice.
That's all I got to say about that. Thank you. Next question.
Yeah. What?
Wow. Are you implying that about Pujols or just
I am. I am.
Hater.
He's just walking out. He knows that they're not going to drug test him again before his career's up. Why not?
Stop it.
So I'm just saying, why not?
Took effect that quickly. He's been covered, dude. And
they call him OJ the Juice Man for a reason.
He's got a body.
Oh, yeah, of course he does. You know why he's got a body? Because he juice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dude, every day he walks into the locker room, they're like, "What's up, Apple? What's up, Grape?"
Oh,
is grape juice underrated? Grape juice is underrated, right?
No, it sucks.
Whoa.
Are you insane?
Whoa.
What's your favorite?
No.
What's your favorite juices? Go right now. Top 3
None.
juices.
None.
You don't drink juice?
No.
Orange pineapple banana is amazing.
You're talking the hybrid, the one? The orange pineapple banana 100%. One juice, right? Okay. Yeah, I agree. But apple, like a cold apple juice is the best juice.
Nah, dude.
Cold apple
juice is over.
No, it's apple juice, and then there's a far gap, orange juice and grape juice.
All right.
Did you say grapefruit? Throwing it in the garbage.
I'll hit it again. I'll throw it at you.
Mm.
All I'm saying is that juice is for kids, and that's why my 6-year-old, hammers apple juice. If you guys are drinking apple juice at your age, all right. So all I'm going to say is I might meet you if you're saying you have apple juice in your fridge right now.
I don't have apple. I want apple juice.
What about pickle juice?
I like pickle juice too.
Isn't it pretty damn adult?
Pickle juice is good.
Pickle juice, electrolyte.
Am I the only one who genuinely learned recently that pickles are just pickled cucumbers?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, wait, I've known that for 33 years of my life. Forever.
I genuinely found out from freaking TikTok. And it is like...
Where do you think pickles came from? That's what I want to know. Where do you think they came off the tree?
Own thing?
Oh,
they're ground. They're ground, bro. Yo, no.
Some juicy ass
soggy and
Gotta milk it for that pickle juice.
Wipe some dirt off, throw it in the jar. That's how you do it.
I mean, you never know. I never thought about it. How about that?
This is my hamburger pickle tree. This is my dill pickle tree. This is my Spears pickle tree. No, dude. I mean, yeah.
All right.
See, I've actually made pickles once. I tried making pickles. I was too impatient. I didn't wait long enough. Dale, I think you might have even eaten them when you came to visit me in Chatham. Yeah, I think I fed you them.
I can see.
But yeah, I tried and I didn't have the patience. I didn't wait long enough. But they were fine. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty easy process.
Big shout out to Ma.
I've learned it's pretty easy, but I thought it was, whatever. Anyway.
Damn pickle trees.
I don't know, bro. I'm not smart. We'll say that.
Dude, I wish I just could have been there to see your reaction when you learned that it was just a cucumber.
When I was watching it, I genuinely said no.
No. Jake's gonna be like, "You're gonna tell me a shrimp fried this rice? No way, fucking way."
I mean, again, you never know, bro. You never know. All right. So, Dallas, how about a non-baseball topic? What do you got?
Game of Thrones in full swing. All right. There was a clip. There's a video clip of like the premiere, and actually of an apartment building with I couldn't tell you how many windows, maybe 50, but 25 all were lighting up and darkening at the same time. Scheduled television is back, full swing. It's the only thing that is for damn sure.
You think so? You think that's the only show people are still setting up like appointment viewing for?
I think our age group, and down, well, maybe not even and down.
All right, so now we're in the age group. We're in the age demo of 18 to 35. That's the key demo of all outlets. 18 to 35. I would
say probably 21 to 40 are watching this show.
So you're just making your own demographic. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
So you saw the 18 to 35 that's established, that's used by everybody, and then you just said, we're going to add 2 years and then add 10 years.
No, it's 2 years going up, 5 years going up. Come on, work with me.
That's what they call the 7 years. The 7 year swing.
The 18, 20-year-olds, drunk. No, college.
So wait,
I don't even know what you just ran out of stuff. I don't even know what you just said.
So I have a question. Ben,
no.
Ben, do you like Game of Thrones in this new show?
I have watched 1.5 episodes, so I am on the middle of episode 2 of the new show. And Dallas will know this. And Jake, do you have any intention of watching it?
Nope.
Okay, so Dal, when the king is walking with his soon-to-be betrothed wife, and then she is, 8 years old, and you see the juxtaposition of them walking in a garden of this tiny little girl that's soon to be married to this grown-ass man, and it's like the fact that anybody, and this happened in real life too, so it's not like harsh to come down on Game of Thrones for just right, but that shit is bizarre to me. That you could be like, yeah.
So,
or in the first episode where the guy was like, "Hey, his wife just died. Go bang him, daughter." I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, man,
it's so crazy.
My buddy Timmy's wife died. Tell you what, Susie, why don't you go head on over there?" Like, what are we talking about?
Right,
So some of the show is hard to watch. I got caught up with work and didn't get to finish watching it. I have not watched Lord of the Rings yet, which I am interested in, because I'm a big fan of all of that. Just haven't gotten around to it yet, but looks good.
All right. I genuinely want to know. Like, I do not want to. I don't feel like I missed out by not watching the original Game of Thrones. In this one, I have no intention of watching. But when you mention those things, I'm like, yeah, why would I watch this? Like
it does, yeah, it does pique this interest.
The story of that, I'm like, no, I don't know about that.
Jake, you're getting caught up in all the wrong details. Okay.
Yeah,
the wrong details.
Didn't marry the 8-year-old Jacob.
Right.
Yeah. Obviously.
You just hit it and quit it, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
No, look, I haven't gotten that far, so I don't know if he marries the young lady or not. But I can say that it is a difficult subject matter, but I think it's fitting for what was happening. Like, if you're basing your book around the essential, we'll call it medieval times, right? And if that was something that was happening on Earth in real life medieval times, it's not out of the realm of possibility to put it in the book. Like, and then of course the TV show. Like, I get it. But shit, dude, I mean, it's a popular show. Like, you learn, like, the very first episode of OG Game of Thrones is incest, brother and sister banging, right off the bat, right? And this shit gets heavy. It's like, this is interesting. And that was my biggest issue with Game of Thrones for the longest time. I didn't really get into it for a while. But then once you just, like Dal said, you kind of just realize that it's part of the show and you just plow past it. You really get that the whole show is messed up. All these people are I don't think there's any, like, truly good person in any of these shows anymore. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Jon Snow.
Good guy. Jon Snow. Do you think you could beat him in a fist fight?
People. I've killed 0.
Okay, well, he's also fictional. Do you think you could beat up Jean-Claude Van Damme in a fist fight?
Even at his old age.
What if I gave you a 5-second head start? You could do whatever you want to him in 5 seconds before he gets to retaliate.
Would I go to jail?
Like, you don't have a gun or anything. You guys are, like, in a cage.
What is happening?
What are you gonna do? No. Just pull his fucking pull his pants down or something?
I was gonna have to shoot him
Yeah, no, dude. I mean, you have a 5-second head start in a fist fight, so you can like punch him, kick him as many times as you can, and then all of a sudden at the 5 seconds, he's
5 seconds.
breaking
That's
your
only
shit, breaking your
enough
shit
time
down.
for me. Like, if you're really gonna try to wind up, because you really want to like knock him out, 5 seconds, pretty much. You got to get one of those running juke punches, like Superman. Yeah.
Then you start shaking, and your fist turns blue, and then you Hadouken, and you go up, try to uppercut him.
It didn't work at all like that.
No, dude, and then he would immediately just start breaking your shit down, just like
super quick,
fucking catch you with one elbow, and then your shit, you just like,
It would be ugly. It would, it wouldn't go well for me.
No, dude, all three of us, and he wouldn't take it easy on Jake either.
Dude,
he wouldn't take it. He would just roundhouse Jake right in the face, push him out of the way. So now Jake's done, and now he just has to focus on.
No, dude, that kick would, dude, as soon as Jake's going all the way, man. That's a strong kick, dude.
I mean, if he kicks me, I'm just rolling away forever. I'm rolling away. I'm just pushing away.
Good luck, guys. I hope it works out for you.
Sorry, you're gonna die.
We're getting stomped out.
Text me later.
Let me know how it works out for you.
So Ben, you said you want to watch that new Lord of the Rings show. I've seen all three. Without knowing the original book or whatever, all that. I think it's great. Not only is it great to watch, I think it's a good show overall.
Cool.
Yeah. So that is one show
they...
I want to watch every day it premieres. I'm like, that's on my schedule.
Is that based off of an actual book he wrote, or is that just kind of fake? Do you guys know?
No, it is. It's based on the even earlier prequel, so Hobbit, and then the three Lord of the Rings. So the series is based on the book, which apparently is very dense and hard to understand a lot. But it's called I'm gonna mess this up. I don't care. I'm pretty sure it's called the Silmarillion. But either way, they're spending a lot of money on this show, and it looks like it. Like whenever you see, especially the first episode, I loved. It was just crazy cool to look at and see. But I know earlier. I'll just say this quick. So Ben, you said that you wait for Marvel shows because they come out once a week. You wait till they come out to watch to binge them all. The next Marvel show. Allie and I decided to do that, to try that out.
What is the next one to come out?
I don't even know for sure. Yeah, I don't know for sure.
But either way, yeah. I mean, it's fun. Like, I haven't seen any of She-Hulk yet. And now I know I get to spend it, on a Saturday when Hesu and I are just hanging out. You just crank them all out one right after each other, and you spend the whole day. You get to, you order in food, and you kind of just chill out and spend an afternoon. It's nice. It's a nice way to spend a day. You know? Then I got to go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if I'll have enough time.
Don't know. It's a tight schedule.
How about this? I'll bring up my baseball topic, and then I'll bring up. Well, Ben, did you have a baseball topic?
Yeah, I have a real rapid fire one. It's just we don't have a White Sox representative on the show today, so I guess I will fill that shoe. TLR obviously stepped down last time we got together. He had some health implications that we talked about. It turns out he got a pacemaker put in, so he had some heart issues, and he is like in his 70s. So he is an older man, and it looks like, he hasn't made a full decision on if he's coming back or not, but it seems all things are leaning that he might, take some more time away, which, is, it's a double-edged sword. As a sports fan, you want your team to be put in the best position to win, but, I don't think there's anybody okay, that's not fair. There's some people, but I would say most rational sports fans wouldn't want TLR to lose his job for medical reasons. Like he did plenty to lose his job on the field as a coach, right?
Yeah.
Miguel Cairo has seemed to have, kind of in a sense reversed course. The Sox seem to be playing better. Former player himself, much younger, connects with Latin ball players. There's a lot that goes into why you make the decisions you make as a manager. Right. And it just it just seems like, this with the White Sox are finally playing well, or better than they had been for a while. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens as, the postseason runs around. I just know that once Labor Day hits, me personally, I kind of get into this baseball like fog, because I know the NFL season's starting up, and it's kind of like this dead zone of September call-ups and then nothing until postseason starts. So I'm not super tapped in with baseball at the moment, because I had like 4 fantasy drafts last week and a lot of other stuff, and that just takes up most of your time that you would spend, or that I would spend normally just, looking over baseball or trying to catch a game or whatever. Time just kind of gets away from me. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting because, the Cubs obviously aren't going to make, they're obviously terrible. Yeah. So if for the city, it's cool if somebody, does well and makes a run, or, it's exciting for Chicago just in general. But yeah, we'll see. But that was it. It was a real quick, just little White Sox take. That's all.
I mean, before the year, all of us picked the Sox to win the division. Yeah. And very surprisingly, very shockingly, they still can. They're only 2.5 back of the Guardians, and the Twins apparently are falling apart. So that'd be nice. And then also before the year, I picked Dylan Cease to win the Cy Young.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
And he's having a great year. Yeah, I mean,
who did Benny pick?
Jake, I was hoping you wrote it down, because I don't.
So you only know your picks, huh? Wow.
I literally just said I don't remember. Oh, you're talking to Jake.
No,
I was like, I just told you I don't remember.
Benny, you selfish son.
God. No, I don't remember who I picked. I would have assumed it was probably, Justin Verlander, probably. Maybe Shohei.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Cease is probably like my third runner-up.
Dallas picked Shohei to win it, and he picked Trout for the MVP.
Hey, he's hit seven home runs in 7 straight games.
Yeah, so. Sure. And Shohei
still showing
why
he's really fucking good at baseball, huh?
Seriously.
Hey, Jake, I just got a quick question. Didn't we lock you in a dumpster one time?
What?
Yeah, you got out.
Yeah, I got out. Cool, man. Good. I'm glad.
Wait, is that a reference?
Jeez. Old School. You ever seen Old School?
Like once.
Oh, do yourself a what is the word? Do yourself a
favor.
I was thinking, do yourself a treasure. No, that's not a fucking thing. Do yourself a treasure. No, do yourself a favor and watch Old School as an adult. Much funnier movie. And the fact that Vince Vaughn is supposed to be like, all of these guys are supposed to be in their late 20s in this movie.
Wait, they're late 20s?
I think so. They're 30s, maybe. Dude, not that far off from where we are now in our real lives.
Right. And they started party with underfreshmen.
You got a fucking dart in your neck. Is that the most famous line of that movie? Yeah. Or we're going streaking, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably that.
We're going streaking.
The quad. Who's going?
You think KFC's still open?
Who is streaking?
A little cold out there, huh?
A little cold out there, huh, Frank?
Yeah, I'm here for the gangbang. All right, Jake, what do you want to go with? Because I also have another off-topic thing that just popped into my head. It's got nothing to do with old school.
All right, I'm gonna do a non-baseball related kind of just question answer pretty much, not too much into it. What if you guys would say what is right now, still to this day or currently, what is the funniest movie you've seen ever? Not the most quoted, but what is the funniest movie you've seen?
I know what it is for me, though. So I'll let that while you're thinking. I'll give you a second. Mine would probably be either Boy in the Striped Pajamas or... No, I'm kidding. My legit favorite funny comedy of all time is Blazing Saddles. I still to this day think it's the funniest movie ever made. It is. A lot of people are always like, they throw it up there as like, oh, this is the one movie that could not be made in 2022, and it's offensive, right? And a lot of people who haven't already seen it and don't understand, the context behind it, if they did watch it now, it would be taken pretty damn canceled, right? That would be the thing. But I still think that's the funniest movie. That or probably Step Brothers are the two funniest movies I think I've ever seen. What about you guys?
Das, what did you say?
I was trying to decide between Talladega Nights.
What was the first thing you said?
I'm trying to decide between Step Brothers and Talladega Nights.
Step Brothers.
One of those.
Dude, I don't know. Wedding Crash is real funny though.
Not as funny though. I love that. I love that movie. I love it. You can sprinkle it on anything.
I got no belt.
Yeah, so if you had to pick one right now, which one would you watch right now?
It would probably be Step. Actually, right now I'd watch Talladega Nights, but I think my favorite between the two is Step Brothers. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Of all of the Will Ferrell movies, Talladega. No, that's not true. I was gonna say, what's the ice skating one? That's the one I've seen the least.
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Yeah, I've seen that one the least, but then Talladega Nights is close second. I've never really gotten into that as much, and I do like it. I mean, it is funny because John C. Reilly's obviously great, and there was a sweet spot in my life where my voice, I could throw my voice just enough to sound just enough like John C. Reilly in one scene of one movie in one little bit. Haven't been able to do that in years, but so yeah, I would say Step Brothers. Though. What about you, Jake? Step Brothers, also Step Brothers.
So again, I'm torn between two, but I think I find Vince Vaughn like beyond funny. I did, and I still do. So I'm torn because I think in the past it was Wedding Crashers, but I haven't seen that in I feel like over 10 years. But I have seen Dodgeball like a lot. Dodgeball is from beginning to end funny. And
you know what, dude? That's a good call. I think I might change my answer. Yeah. That might be. Dude, that's a good one. I just watched it not that long ago. Dallas and I were just quoting it again not that long ago. Yeah, good call, Jay.
It is. The reason why I think it's so funny is because, not to overanalyze funny for a second, but in particular, they have like not funny people doing really outrageous things, or like they'll have Chuck Norris for like 5 seconds, or Lance Armstrong for like 5 seconds. So like
I was dying of brain, lung, testicular, liver. I'm Every kid's known to mine.
I thought about quitting.
But so I think overall that's the funniest. But the banter,
Lance Armstrong,
right? Right.
Only for him to be a total juice head that whole time too, lying on his bullshit. Fucking Chuck Norris.
All right. So overall, Dodgeball. But the banter and the dialogue in Wedding Crashers between Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn is crazy. But overall, Dodgeball. I just watched that when I was working out the other day, and it was hard to work out because I was laughing so hard.
So there are very few movies in which. So okay, Tropic Thunder's like this a lot too. Ben Stiller is a different kind of comedic powerhouse.
Yeah.
Dude, there's not a single scene in Dodgeball that Ben Stiller isn't 10 out of 10. He is so goddamn funny.
Love it.
Every single thing out of his mouth is hilarious. When he delivers Vince Vaughn the briefcase of $10,000 and it's like this big.
Yeah,
he opens it. Oh man. Dude, he's throwing 100 miles an hour that entire movie, right? And then in Tropic Thunder, he's so great. And then that scene at the end of the movie, my wife, I've never heard my wife laugh harder than when Ben Stiller's running across the bridge at the end of the movie, and the little dude is just on his back stabbing him as he's running, and his shit's blowing up. It's one of the funniest goddamn things I've ever seen. Ben Stiller,
so
hilarious to me. Great. So
he directed
Zoolander. We don't talk about Zoolander, but that was another one of those movies.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I would. So of all again, Ben Stiller comedy movies, I think most of them are really good, but surprisingly not comedy. But my favorite, if I had to pick a Ben Stiller movie just to watch and enjoy, would be Secret Life of Walter Mitty, but that's not a comedy, so I won't talk about that for too long. But yeah, no, that's my non-sports related, just simply because I'm not saying to go watch it right now, but if you did, that'd be okay.
Also, Venmo Jake $10 for the recommendation.
I mean, I'm not seeing.
You guys remember going to Family Video?
Yes.
All right. I don't know if your mom's still watching. Hi, if you are. Did you guys ever try sneaking back to the titty section of Family Video? You never tried looking at the titty section, Jake.
No.
Not once. I
don't
believe it. Jake did it.
All right. You never tried to sniff a rogue titty in there?
No.
Wow. Good for you.
No,
Jake knows.
Bro.
He might listen to this one day.
No, so to be honest and just clear with it, it was not because of any righteous reason when I was a kid or anything. It was genuinely because with that kind of stuff, it was like I'm not risking that.
You were too chicken shit to get caught. That's what it was. Yeah.
And there was also an element of genuine if I was to get caught, genuine shame. The shame that would come from that.
Shame. You wouldn't understand, Jake. That's a Game of Thrones reference.
I know that reference.
Okay, all right. You got that one.
You know.
But no. So
let's be honest.
No, I did
Jake
not.
didn't even know it was.
What?
He's like, what? Why do these guys keep coming at it? What are they doing? They're all in the bathroom together? He had no idea what was.
All right, so I understood about 3% of what you said, and I think Jake understood even less. It just said you said something about dudes coming out of a bathroom, and I was like, all right, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, let's actually talk about very quick baseball. So again, I want to pull this up because we talked about this a little bit, but I want to just reference it. Is that So before the year, we picked our winners, and if you guys want to see the graphics of who we picked, it's on Instagram, and you can go back and it's like some of our first posts. So go back and look at that. But
Delicious.
right now, the wild card, the wild card is like really they're close in both the EL and NL. We all of us besides Ben, and I don't know. I think Ben, you were pegging that for a laugh. You picked the Cubs to win the division. I think it was a
Oh yeah.
laugh. We all picked the Brewers. The three of us, Dan, Dallas, and myself, picked the Brewers. But they're only 3 games out of the wild card, so they could still make it. Um, but and then in the AL, it's getting pretty wide. The Mariners are in there. That's for you. Um, my Toronto Blue Jays are in the wild card, and then the Rays and Baltimore is 5 games back. So doesn't look like they're gonna make it. We thought they might. I mean, they still could, but um, I think it'd be fun. Again, Dowsey said 17 games left or something like that. I think it'd be fun to watch. And the in the AL, the Rays, the Blue Jays, in Seattle, all three in the wild card are gonna make it. But there's only a 1 game difference between all three. So whoever has the best record at the end of this last 17 games is gonna have the top wild card spot. So it'd be fun. We'll say that. And it's
Yeah,
something to
it's
watch.
always yeah, it's always a good time. Like I know I was just saying how I kind of lose interest, but that's just mostly because the Cubs are so fucking bad. But
So bad.
when you have something, I guess when you have a rooting interest, those last couple weeks when you're coming down the stretch, I remember I think it was probably 14 or 2014, 2015 when we had that 1 game playoff against the Pirates that we won, and then we went on
15.
15, yeah. That was a fun year, and then obviously 16 was the best. But yeah, when you have a team that's in it and it's exciting to watch, the postseason stretch is a lot of fun, and it is it is going to be exciting to see what happens. I don't think anybody from the NL Central wins the World Series, regardless if the Brewers or the Cardinals, whoever ends up making it.
Right.
I still think it's the Dodgers World Series to lose. So we'll see. But come the end of October, November, when the World Series, and that final pitch is pitched, we'll see. But I really, none of us picked the Cardinals to win that division.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have realistically either. I probably still would have went the Brewers if I was picking, smartly. So I'm with you on that one. But the Cardinals are just one of those teams where it's like even if they're just always fucking there. It's annoying.
Yeah.
They just go away. Fuck off. They're like the Packers, dude. They're just like eat shit and go away. Just leave us alone for a little bit, man. Fuck. Whatever.
Right.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Oh yeah. I mean, as Cubs fans, we agree. Just I don't know. They're just they're. So again, I lived in Missouri for is it 8 years? 8 years? I don't know. Whatever. I do not dislike the Cardinals. I think they're again a solid team every year. I dislike the sound bed. I dislike most Cardinals fans that live in Missouri. Cardinals fans that live elsewhere have some perspective, but when you live in Missouri and you're a Cardinals fan, it is horrible. It's like I genuinely want to say like they do believe they're the Yankees, and like they believe the Cubs, like Cubs fans are like the biggest rival. And it's like I mean, the Red Sox are the biggest, like the most fun rivalry game. I don't care about the Cardinals. Anyway, so they're always there. They're always fun. So
I mean, the Cardinals do have like the second most World Series championships, so they are essentially the National League Yankees to that. So it's like I get why they would walk around with that like air about them.
That beat.
But fuck off. You live in St. Louis, and everything about your state and your city sucks. So eat a bag of shit.
Wow.
Dude, I'm attacking everybody in the Midwest. You're not safe.
That is a quote I'm gonna put onto something and put it.
Comment for you, motherfucker.
All right.
And it's St. Louis more than Milwaukee, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Fuck Milwaukee forever, bro.
Milwaukee.
You know what I found out? So that same weekend that I was there, you know who else was there?
Who?
Dallas's best friend, Trumpito. Coincidence that I get my car broken into when that criminal's hanging around? I don't think so.
Probably not. He probably
I don't think so.
is walking around with your stuff.
His tiny little baby hands and his fucked up hair. All right, Jake, I'm hopping into these questions. You guys ready?
Do it.
All right.
Do it.
So this is 10 trivia questions. They're all multiple choice too, so you guys all have options. Are you ready?
Go.
Question 1.
Let's go.
With the postseason rapidly approaching, and I wrote these all and made these all up. With the postseason rapidly approaching, let's have some fun and do a little postseason trivia. Question number 1. Who has the all-time postseason hits record? A, Babe Ruth. B, Derek Jeter. C, Pete Rose. D, Bernie Williams.
B.
Yeah.
Jeter.
I'd say Jeter.
That's correct. It is Derek Jeter. I don't have the exact number, but he is right. All right. Question number 2. Home runs in a postseason. A, Manny Ramirez. B, Jose Altuve. C, Reggie Jackson. D, Derek Jeter.
Reggie Jackson.
So the answer is Manny Ramirez. He's got 29.
Manny.
Ooh,
Jose Altuve,
wow.
Jake, I saw you give me a look, has 27 postseason home runs, and he is second all time.
Wow. So, Short King. Yeah. Short King, bro.
Short King whipping that dick out. All right.
Okay.
In 2020, Randy Arozarena smashed 10 home runs in a single postseason, breaking the record of 8. Which of these 4 players is not one of the 4 players with 8 home runs in a single postseason? Corey Seager, Nelson Cruz, Carlos Beltran, or Lou Gehrig? So which of those 4 guys does not have 8 postseason home runs in a single postseason?
Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say him, but I feel like that's a trick. But yeah, I'm gonna say Cruz.
It's Lou Gehrig. Yeah, those 3 all have 8 postseason home runs in a single postseason, which is crazy. Like I know Seager when he won postseason MVP with that.
Wait, you're saying Gehrig is not the one?
Yeah, Gehrig does not have 8 postseason home runs. No, I made that up. Nelson Cruz, Carlos Beltran, and Seager all do. I made that up.
Jake is shit.
What
the heck is? All right, go ahead.
All right. So it's not all about hitters. Who has the most? Who has the most postseason saves is no question. But the question is, how many did he have? So your answers are A, 37, B, 39, C, 42, D, 45. Career postseason saves for Mariano Rivera.
37. No, 42.
I want to separate and just say 40. I was gonna say 42, but 45.
And the answer is 42. Dow with the sneak job. Dallas with the sneak job, sneaks it in.
Fucking
So I
neat.
thought it was cool that he was number 42, and then he ended up with 42 saves. I thought that was neat. Okay, so strikeouts are fun for some and not so fun for others. And we're still great friends. Which of these aces holds the record for postseason strikeouts? A. Clayton Kershaw, B. John Smoltz, C. Randy Johnson, or D. Roger Clemens? Postseason strikeouts.
Clemens.
Can you say it again?
Yeah. Well, you wanted the whole question?
No, just the names.
Oh, Kershaw, Smoltz, Randy Johnson, or Roger Clemens? Dallas said Clemens. He definitely has the most bats thrown in Mike Piazza. Did you ever hear his rationale behind that?
Yes.
He's like, "Oh, I thought it was the ball." Like, okay, so you were just fucking picking up the ball to throw at him? How is that better? How is that different?
He was juiced up.
Juice. Him and Google's got the same guy.
I mean, John Smoltz went to playoff for I feel like 15 years in a row.
What? Might be Smoltz.
Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta make up ground. I'm gonna say Smoltz.
Both of you are incorrect. Jake, go hide your windows.
Is it Kershaw?
It's Clayton Kershaw. It is.
Oh.
They're coming after you, Jake. LA's coming after you.
Oh my gosh.
So Clayton Kershaw, yeah. And he still has a chance to tack on more because, the Dodgers will definitely make the playoffs.
He was the one guy I genuinely did not consider. So what the? All right.
Most postseason starts: Clemens, John Lester, Greg Maddux, Andy Pettit.
Pettit.
Yeah, Pettit.
It's correct, Andy Pettit. Good job, guys. So Dallas has 3 questions right. Jake has 2 questions right.
Oh.
Right. So now we're switching gears a little bit. Okay. So I told you guys I was super into football. So there have been a few players to have played both NFL and MLB games. Of these 4 players, which one has not played in both? A. George Halas. B. Reggie Jackson. C. Jim Thorpe. Or D. Brian Jordan.
Reggie Jackson. Talking professional, right?
Why would I?
Professional
why would we
football,
know this?
Professional baseball.
I'm still gonna be impressed in sports. Like,
all right,
George Halas.
Yeah, dude, he played for the Yankees. So I can tell you for a fact he definitely did because he played for the Yankees and then just created the Bears. It's a pretty sweet gig.
But did he play in the NFL?
Yeah. No, that's when you had to. You were like a player, coach, a GM, an owner.
All right. Well, you just helped me because I was going to say him.
I got 33% chance, Jake.
Again, I'm just sticking with it and doing my odds. I'll say Reggie just stay with Dell.
It is in fact Reggie Jackson. Good job, guys. Good. So Jim Thorpe is one of like the greatest athletes of all time. He was like on that Bo Jackson shit. He's like an Olympian and all kinds of crazy stuff. And Brian Jordan, you remember him from the Braves and he on the Cardinals a little bit? He played for the Falcons, I guess. So there you go. So switching gears altogether. Another passion of ours is Marvel. So Marvel obviously dropped some major news this weekend. So we're going to talk about what? Go ahead.
Don't you think he's just being greedy? Like, bro, you're going to be a professional at two sports, maybe give somebody else the chance. Just
yeah, but if you're good enough,
nah. You just this ain't high school, man. Just go back to the season.
So if you had the opportunity to be an astronaut, doctor, musician, you wouldn't do it? Lawyer?
Totally different.
Astronaut, doctor, musician, lawyer? How?
You're
taking
play an instrument
other
at home and
spots?
No, you're not.
It's not the same. I'm saying a professional. You're
not
on.
Not in the Chicago Symphony going off to space.
No, you're in the symphony. You're hanging out with NASA. You're fucking doing open heart surgery at Rush, and then you can't teleplay. A garbage man on the weekend. No.
I don't want that many jobs, man. I barely want one.
The one I have. 12 jobs. Don't give me extra. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get back into this. We're gonna talk about money. Marvel money, which is even more money. Marvel. Okay. So which of these four is not in the top 10 highest grossing films of all time? So these are all Marvel movies, but which of these four Marvel movies is not in the top 10? Number 1, or A, Spider-Man No Way Home. B, Avengers Endgame. C, Black Panther. Or D, Avengers, the original, the first one, the OG.
No Way Home.
Avengers, the
OG one?
Yeah.
So it's actually Black Panther.
Wow.
So No Way Home, Endgame, and the OG Avengers are in the top 10. Black Panther's number 11.
So wait, are you saying gross or domestic?
Gross, total, all of it, everything. Well, Jake, this is including Avatar. This is including Titanic. This is Fast and the Furious 9 is ahead of it.
You're saying the original beat Black Panther?
Yeah.
Dude, that was huge.
I'll show you. I'll look it up in a second. Okay. So question number 9. Not all Marvel movies are well received. Which of these four Marvel movies has the lowest Rotten Tomato score? A, Thor, Dark World. B, The Eternals. C, Iron Man 2. Or D, Age of Ultron.
Oh, man.
Dark World.
No, I'm going to say Eternals.
Wow. And on the 9th question, Jake ties it up. The Eternals.
By the way, that is so wrong, but whatever.
I didn't dislike it either, but I also didn't love it. It was fine.
My nerd self, as you can tell with this freaking Mandalorian shirt, I've ranked all the stuff they've ever put out, and Eternals is number 15 overall, and it does not deserve the worst.
Well, where does 15 rank? Like out of what? How many have they made?
It's like, I mean, I can look it up.
Are you doing it compared to all Marvel entities?
Yeah,
like all movies, all TV shows, everything.
So, I would have to add up real quick. I mean, there's at least 30. I would say 35. I can't. Let me add real quick.
Okay, so you're definitely saying it's in the top 50%.
Oh yeah.
Top half. Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to read question 10 while you're doing that. Okay. This is it. This is the last one. Tiebreaker. Last but certainly not least, in honor of the Queen.
Oh no.
We got a little bit of trivia.
Great.
When the Queen was crowned in 1953, who was the National League's MVP? A, Willie Mays. B, Hank Aaron. C, Ernie Banks. Or D, Roy Campanella.
Ernie Banks.
In 53? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ernie.
And the answer is Roy Campanella. He won his second MVP. As of that point, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, and Ernie Banks had not yet won an MVP. So this was all before they started winning their MVPs. 50.
Wow.
So they came in the immediate years after him, though. Because Campanella got into his car accident in like 57. And I think that was the end of his career, and that probably start like right around the rest of them. All right.
Wow.
So
All right. Tied.
Yeah, you guys tied. So you guys get nothing, and you don't like it. Okay, Jake. So here we go. Highest grossing films of all time. Ready? Avatar is number 1. Endgame is number 2. Titanic is number 3. Force Awakens, the Star Wars Force Awakens, is number 4. Infinity War is 5. No Way Home is 6. Jurassic World is 7. The Lion King, the CGI, the one that came out in 2019, is number 8. OG Avengers is 9. Furious 7 is number 10. And then it's Top Gun Maverick, Frozen 2, Age of Ultron, and then Black Panther's 14. At $1.3 billion total. Which is nothing to sneeze at.
No.
But it did make less money than, fucking goddamn Furious 7. Have either of you seen that movie?
Yes.
Okay, Dow, please do your best right now to tell me what the plot of Furious 7 is. Tell me what the plot.
They're living life happily, and then something pops up.
Are they a family?
Some dude shows that
you're a family. We're family.
They're like, Toretto, you better stop. We're gonna take you. And then he comes up with a plan to rob the guy that found him and beat him up. There's not as many, and they're probably flying in these cars, or they even went to space. And
that was F9.
Okay, that's F9 that went to space. I'm literally reading what the fuck happened, and I don't understand what happened. I see there's a letter bomb. They went to Tokyo. They're fighting. Who gives a shit about these 5 people who soup up cars and put fucking neon underglow on their 2002 Honda goddamn Civic? What are we doing here, folks? What are we doing? Need for Speed Underground? 2?
Chase them. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was.
Whatever.
Oh, that was the one that Vince
Paul Walker died.
He had passed away. Yeah, he was already passed away by that point. That's right.
Yeah, that's why.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wiz
Khalifa just walk in here right now? Wow.
There was the Wiz Khalifa.
Hey, he did the rapper part of that song. Who?
The rapper part?
The rapper part. Who did you say sang it?
Charlie Puth.
That's not a real name, would you say?
Yeah, that doesn't
you
sound
calling him Poof?
Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, I know we're in our 30s, but
come
on, guys.
Pretty sure it was Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa. I don't know who Charlie Poof is, but I don't remember Charlie Poof being it.
Don't make cool.
Oh my gosh.
You're got the pulse.
You sound insane.
All right, I'm literally gonna put. I'm not ending the podcast till I'll show you guys.
Yeah, sing with me.
Do it.
Remember that baby? Paul Walker. He just looks. I'm GI that. He's just.
Oh, tap your screen. It's a little fuzzy.
Who's that? Nowadays.
Is it a woman? Oh, that
Charlie Puth.
Great. Puth.
Oh.
It's Puth.
Charlie. I didn't say poof. I said Charlie
Puth.
No.
What are his other songs?
You would recognize them, but they're not gigantic or anything. I mean, on Spotify, he has over 3 or 4 songs over 1 billion plays.
So you're not going to hear this guy. He has small stuff. 3 or 4 songs with 1 billion plays on fucking Spotify. Never heard of it. Underground.
You guys would know him. You guys said it was Charlie Puth. All right.
Puth.
All right.
So real quick, this is the last thing, and then I promise this is the last thing I have to say. So Hester and I were driving in the car the other day, and I was listening to something on Spotify, and Macklemore came up. What do you think his number one song is on Spotify? If you had to guess.
Thrift Shop. Sam Love.
I would have guessed Thrift Shop as well. Thrift Shop's number 2. So Can't Hold Us. Do you remember that one? How many streams? How many listens on Spotify do you think that is? If you had to guess.
A billion.
Multiple billion.
So not multiple billion. That's scary. That's crazy. But 1.6 billion listens to that damn song. He gets 23 million monthly listeners.
Yeah.
What
was his number one?
Can't Hold Us is number one.
Oh.
Yeah, 1.6. So Thrift Shop has 876 million. So it's a far second. Almost double.
Is Sam Love even on there?
Not in his top 5, no.
That's weird.
He has 3 songs that I don't even know, in fairness. So
I mean,
dude, he came in like a goddamn. He was like white rappers, boom, and then because of him, you got like Logic. He was a white guy that came around after him.
He is black.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, well, my bad.
I mean,
Logic. If you listen to this, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
You should be.
Yeah. People also don't, think I look Hispanic. So my wife thinks I look Italian.
Stupid. No.
Yeah, she doesn't look, especially when I let the chest hair out. You like that? Is this X-rated? Touch it, lick it, touch it.
No.
Now it is. Wish we had that.
L for love. I hope he falls off that roller coaster, break every bone in his body.
I mean, again, great movie.
I got better runs in my shorts.
All right. So real quick, I know we didn't have our regular format, so not gonna have a regular ending. So if you guys don't mind, I will just have a soapbox 30 seconds. Is that cool?
Take your time, do your thing. I'm just watching Monday Night Football.
All right, so D23, Disney's huge thing happened over the weekend, and the Little Mermaid teaser came out. And for anyone who has an issue, don't watch the show. But Ariel is played by a black woman in her 20s. Fantastic singer. And that's not even that's crazy news. But again, on TikTok and Instagram, I'm seeing a bunch of reactions from small girls getting emotional and being reacting to her being revealed as a new Disney princess. And she's only the second ever black princess in Disney. The reactions I see, my For You page on TikTok is 50% just reactions to that teaser from little girls, and almost every single one I tear up. It is great. It is crazy. It is awesome to see. And again, if you don't like the fact that Ariel, a fictional freaking character, is black in this movie,
dude, she's a fucking fish person.
She's a mythical creature.
Yeah, she's a fucking fish person. So I don't get why people should be upset. People are so dumb. Fuck, people are so dumb.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you genuinely have an issue with it, I don't know why you're watching this. But
just go
watch something else.
Dude, I was watching, and Jake, this real quick. This is kind of on the same vein of what you're talking about. this thing like in Peppa Pig. I guess they introduced a gay couple into Peppa Pig, right? And everyone was up in arms, and this guy was like, that is a man and a woman. And somebody was like, those are fucking pigs. Because they're pigs. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
They're fucking cartoon pigs. We're getting butthurt. We're getting upset over goddamn pigs in a cartoon that your little kid watches and doesn't give a shit if there are two man pigs kissing because they don't understand. You're the one making it weird, adult male. You're the one making it weird, adult, with your preconceived issues, downloading that shit onto your child's poor brain. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm done.
It's fair enough. All right. So on that very light note that we're ending on, this has been episode 40 of the Family Based Pod. Thank you for listening all the way through. If you have listened all the way through, why are you listening without subscribing? Subscribe. And again, if you're watching all the way till this point and you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, why the hell are you still here? Subscribe. Like it. Comment. Let us know who's right, who's wrong. If you are a racist, please let us know, and then don't follow us. Anyway,
I'm racist, and then they just leave.
I mean, if you want to
put it in the comments, so everyone knows.
Put all the stupid, all the hate in the comments, or all the love, whatever, either one. All right, so again, episode 40. Thank you guys for watching, listening. My name is Jake,
and I'm down. Cool.
And I'm Ben. Skinny peace.
Skinny. All right.
Does this make you feel uncomfortable when I do this skinny piece, as opposed to like?
This would be weird. This is like Mockingjay. What do they call that?
I never watched that shit. Finger guns. W. Dude, you know how old Bring It On is? Bring It On is 25 years old.
Yeah, we're old.
Do you remember how excited that we were when that movie came out? I think that was one of the first times I truly had a crush on like an actress, and it was the brown-haired girl. That kind of scared me. Yeah, she kind of scared me, and I was like, man.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't know fear boners were a thing. All right, bye.
Wow, thank you. Bye. See you guys next week.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, I'm Eden. Thanks for watching this episode of my dad's podcast. Check out the links in the description to follow the podcast on TikTok, Instagram, and the other social media. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell to let you know when there's a new episode. Thanks for watching or listening. Bye.